The United States has finally exited the 20 years old war in Afghanistan. The former president, Ashraf Ghani, has fled from the country, and Kabul has fallen into the hands of Taliban. The question is, who is going to claim presidency over Kabul? It is speculated that Mullah Baradar is going to be the next president of Afghanistan. The correspondent will find out who the man is. Baradar was freed from a prison in Pakistan only 3 years ago at the behest of the United States. On Sunday, 15 August, he was said to be on his way from his office in Doha to Kabul. He is known as a key player in peace negotiations. But who really is Baradar, and why his claim over the presidency is the strongest? He is the Uruzgan-born freedom fighter who picked arms against Soviet in 1980s, helped Mullah Umar found the Taliban in southern Afghanistan, and led the fight against US-supported Northern Alliance for more than a decade. In 1988, the US-backed Mujahideen were able to drive the Russians out of Afghanistan. However, the nation fell into a civil conflict. Who will form the government? Because the then president, Mohammad Najibullah, had lost support of the Soviet Union, he had to resign to make way for a neutral interim government. The Mujahideen parties of Afghanistan started negotiating to form a national coalition. However, instead of joining the negotiations, the Hizb-e-Islami Gulbuddin announced to conquer Kabul alone. This resulted in a civil war that was fought for 4 years. It was during this time that Baradar and his brother-in-law, Mullah Muhammad Umar, found the Taliban. The Taliban came out as the strongest force in 1996 after it captured one provincial capital after another, much like it has now, to come to power. Baradar, who was Umar's deputy, was credited for the victories. However, Taliban's capture of Kabul in September 1996 drove the country into another civil war, which consequently led to the arrival of the United States and the UK troops. The Taliban was fought against in the years of 1996 to 2001 by Northern Alliance, who were a united military front resisting the Taliban. Despite Baradar's 20 years exile, he was seen as a military leader and a political operator. After being tracked in Karachi by CIA, he was arrested by Pakistan's intelligence agency ISI in 2010. In order to lead US-Taliban negotiations, United States Afghan envoy Zalmay Khalilzad asked the Pakistanis in 2018 to release Baradar 8 years after his arrest. Now, Baradar signed the Doha Agreement with the US in February 2020 and was seen as a breakthrough agreement towards peace in the war-torn country. Baradar was quoted as saying, "Now it's time to test and prove. Now we have to show that we can serve our nation and can ensure security and safety of life. Let's see if Taliban, or precisely Baradar, are really serious about security and comfort of life in Afghanistan."